What's up everyone, Dimebot here, welcome back to Flight Sim and Favorite Places to Fly. Today we are taking off from Panama City. That's right, we're going to be checking out the Panama Canal. So, got our Beechcraft King Air here, and let's get flying. Alright guys, here we are on the runway. Go ahead and throttle up. Take the brakes all the way off, and let's get rolling. Should be a relatively easy takeoff. This is not a hard plane to fly in the sim. There we go, and we'll go ahead and climb on out. As you may know, the Panama Canal is an artificial canal. It connects the Atlantic to the Pacific across the isthmus of Panama. Let's go ahead and bring those flaps up, pull up the VFR, and we're going to zoom in good and close here. Canal is not very hard to see on the map. It is also not very hard to see from the aircraft. Now, the canal itself is a pretty interesting proposition. Locks at each end of the canal, so they put the ship in the lock, fill it with water, and they lift it up to Gatton Lake, which is an artificial freshwater lake that is about 26 meters above sea level. And then the ships traverse the lake and the other end of the canal and then are lowered back down at the other end via the same locks. So you'll see the canal starting to come into view just off our left here. Interesting stat, an average of 200 million gallons or liters of fresh water, 52 million US gallons, is used in the passage of a single ship. Now, the canal has been widened and worked on since it was originally put in because, well, freight ships have just been getting bigger and bigger and bigger. The project originally was proposed in 1534. But was not actually seriously taken into consideration until France began on it in 1881. Then the U.S. took over in 1904 and opened it in 1914. Continued to control the canal up until 1977. And here we are. See it right there on the monitor as well in the aircraft. Go ahead and gain a little altitude here. Now, the American Society of Civil Engineers, has ranked the Panama Canal one of the 7 wonders of the modern world. And keep in mind that this is an 82-kilometer, 51-mile shortcut right across the isthmus. So, saving an absolutely massive amount of transit time, because you can just go straight through instead of having to go all the way around South America. As you can see, right there where I'm moving my mouse for you up in the top right, that is what you're cutting off. Now, in addition to being very impressive, the excuse me, the landscape around here is also quite beautiful. We'll see the lake come up here. So, interestingly, there's actually a term for ships which transit this. It's called Panamax ships. Those are the ones that are the same size as the original locks. And then the third wider lanes that were constructed starting on September 7th, opening in 2016, they allow transit of larger Neo-Panamax ships. I know, absolutely fantastic naming there. Here, let's see the lake. Now, this is an artificial lake that was created by damming up the Chagres River and Lake, oh boy, that's a name, Alajula. So that reduced the amount of excavation work they needed for the canal. One problem being that the canal and the locks are actually threatened by low water levels during droughts. But as you'll see, ships simply transit through here. Now, the sim does not have any freight ships, just hanging out in the lake. Epic as that would be. I'll move the VFR a little bit, and you'll see there is the other entrance to the lot, or to the canal, 2 of them. Very easy to pinpoint on the map. You simply just need to fly over the lake. Oh, they did save themselves a fair amount of work by damming up the lake here. Quite the sprawling thing, too. Yeah, certainly an interesting thing to come see. We've checked out the Suez Canal, but I've just never really gotten around to checking out the Panama Canal. It's pretty cool. But that'll do it for me today, guys. If you found the video interesting, helpful, hey, like and subscribe. If you have a place you'd like me to check out, leave it in the comments below. And if you're here till the end, well, watch time is key on YouTube. So thank you very much. My name is Dimebot, and I will see you guys next time.